right, so Valentina Shevchenko back on the proving ground here tonight. You got to think some of these super fights are going to materialize at this stage of her career. Perhaps a trilogy with Amanda Nunes, potentially a title defense against Zhang Weili. But make no mistake about it, at 125 pounds, she has distanced herself from the pack.
Yes, there is a lot out there for Valentina. Super fights are on the horizon, but the only time that those present themselves is whenever you have really dominated the division that you fight in. Valentina has done that. She has beaten everyone, and she has dominated most of them. So let's see if tonight she can once again get her hand raised and look to some of those things that are out there for her to accomplish.
7 title defenses and counting for Shevchenko. She moved down to 125 pounds back in 2017, and needless to say, she has not looked back. Well, no one had a bigger 2023 than the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion out of Guadalajara, Mexico, Alexa Grasso. I said before the first Valentina Shevchenko fight that her career had methodically built to that moment. So don't be surprised if she's a live underdog in this setting, and she does become indeed the first to handle Valentina Shevchenko at 125 pounds. Fought exceedingly well in the rematch. She is so focused on her boxing and her grappling under Francisco Grasso and Diego Lopez that at this point in time, it feels like she's the best flyweight in the world, and it's going to take somebody's absolute best to dethrone her. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this Flyweight Championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Alexa Grasso. Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Good.
Well, Valentina Shevchenko has been fighting in combat sports since she was 12 years old. Pro MMA debut at 15. So you can expect she won't be affected by the bright lights here tonight. Yet another championship opportunity for Valentina Shevchenko. All right, there's that leg kick. She told us in the fighter meeting those would be on the menu, and she goes to it early in this one.
Well, she understands that the boxer has a wide split stance because she wants to get forward with the jab. But every time she throws the jab, she opens herself up to the leg kick, and she has taken advantage of that.
Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, nice elbow.
Shevchenko's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. She snapped his head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Oh! All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
Nice jab by Valentina Shevchenko. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Alexa Grasso. Shevchenko looking very comfortable on the feet as usual, and a lot of that just comes from spending her entire... Oh, how good was that flying knee? Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Nice straight there by Shevchenko.
Those are big strikes.
Swing and a big miss by Grasso.
Nice, low single takedown.
Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. Shevchenko gets back up.
Beautiful job getting those hands up. Oh, nice. Nice.
Went for the inside leg kick. Grasso gets plastered by that uppercut. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that. What a beautiful high kick that landed there.
Takedown defense holds up.
Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent. That was a big check.
Working the inside of that lead leg. "90 seconds to go. Well, she's got a good jab. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Pretty good jab there by Grasso. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Under a minute to go. Landed that one. Takedown defense is there. And they separate. Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively. Liver kick.
Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? Heading back to the corner now. Shevchenko's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't... All right, well, she seems focused on the stool, but the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous 5 minutes.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close. Great volume, and a beautiful combo lands up top.
Good job by the defense to prevent that shot from getting through. Oh, the head kick lands. Oh, her striking looks good.
She's got to keep pressing if she wants to finish the fight.
So unofficially, 64 total strikes have landed now for Alexa Grasso. And just 42% accuracy in terms of the land rate against Valentina Shevchenko.
shot land.
Well, calf kicks these are not, but she has done next to nothing to address these upper leg kicks from her opponent.
She better check, John. Right now, I understand it may not be too damaging, but if you take too many, you're gonna find yourself so compromised that you have no chance to win the fight.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Back kick there. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down a finish.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Trying to establish that jab once again.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace. Oh, she's officially wobbled now. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you.
All night, she did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it, and now she's gonna see if she can close the night.
Look for her to throw that overhand here again. Tries the flying knee to no avail. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
You gotta think she's gonna look to set up that overhand. Oh, she's hurt. Grasso's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Went for the inside leg kick. Grasso gets tattooed by that stiff jab. 30 seconds to go in the round. Able to check that kick as well. Try to establish that jab. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. Round 3 next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent. Well, I'm just not sure how many more strikes she can take to that swollen area as they attend to her. We'll get you some replays.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so that last round, another pretty good frame for both fighters. We'll see which woman makes the requisite adjustments here in this next round.
Somebody has to really get out ahead. It's too worrisome going to the judges when you know you've been involved in such a competitive fight. Great job blocking that shot.
Looks as though her leg might be hurt here, limping a little bit. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. She missed with that jab. Beautiful kick to the body.
Nice. Oh, nice right hand.
Shevchenko's eye is closing up.
Beautiful kick.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Able to check the high kick. Well, a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the right now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Big elbow there, lands.
Oh, good knee. Oh, nice knee, nice knee.
And now some knees. 3 minutes to go in round 3. Nice punch from the clinch by Shevchenko. All right, a lot of visible damage on that thigh as the leg kicks continue to land at will. We'll see if she can make an adjustment here.
She's got to switch her stances. I think that's the first step. They're starting to accumulate. They're starting to pile up. She's got to do something to try and change this. Right now, we're at a point now where there's no more time. She can't take that many.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Shevchenko's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Oh, how good's that leg kick? In terms of those low leg kicks, a lot of fighters say it's just toughness. It doesn't have to do with genetics necessarily, but you don't want to take too many more of those. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. All right, so she attacks the body yet again, and now you really see those bruises, Daniel, starting to accumulate.
Well, she did everything to do that, and she was able to stay the course. Even when something got blocked, even if something got defended, she never changed the way that she attacked. It's beautiful to watch a person so rooted in the game plan, and that game plan paying dividends. Goes upstairs, gets a foot to the target, high kick lands.
Well, fights like this make this sport the greatest in the world. These two ladies have gone back and forth all night. I don't know who's going to be the last woman standing, but it has been one of the best fights of the year.
It's been one of the best fights of the year. Both have laid it on the line. The blood, the bruising, the physicalness of this fight has been...
She's walking out.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. That's going to end the night.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back. Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up.
Let's work, come on.
Fine. All right, pausing the action here, and could be the end of the fight. Her eye is essentially shut, and the doctor's going to be brought in to take a closer look.
Well, we don't question her toughness. Even with that swelling, she has continued to press, but it does not seem like there's a path to victory for her.
Doctor pulls the referee aside. It looks as though the fight at least is going to continue for now.
It's going to continue for right now, but she has got to get going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
Oh, we'll see if she can rally here. The ref gets us back underway, but that is an injury that she's going to have to protect if she's going to stay in this fight.
Yeah, she's going to have to dig. I mean, this is going to be tough. It's going to be difficult in order for her to try to get her hand raised. But what she has is a chance, and that's all you can ask for, a chance to try and win the fight.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. She's outstriking you right now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. I'm excited, man. Fourth round is underway as we hit these championship rounds. Both of these women with a lot still left in the tank, or so it seems.
They did a great job of preparing themselves for the long fight. Let's see who can sustain the energy over the next 10 minutes.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round. Huge connection fire there.
Massive shot land. How she will try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Valentina Shevchenko. Grasso's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Shevchenko's back in half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, so domination on one side, desperation on the other. She doesn't look anything like the woman that walked out here to start.
No, she doesn't, John. And honest, that's the best way to put it. Desperation. That's what's required right now. That's what's required right now. We always talk about not getting desperate in the octagon, but she is at a point now where nothing else is going to give her a chance. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, that bruise on her thigh is just nasty. That is crimson right now. She's going to have fun walking tomorrow. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Grasso.
It got checked. Good jab there by the champion. She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch. Everything's just perfect.
Grasso getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Oh, and she's back up again. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Both fighters exhausted here. Just misses with a left hook there. Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her home now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Shevchenko going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Another takedown land.
Shevchenko's able to transition back to side control now.
Nice.
Under a minute now to go. Shevchenko's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
Lands with the ground and pound. Shevchenko's in half guard. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Shevchenko. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. All right, here we go with our next round. Few headaches if you want them. How about all the volume of strikes landed to the head by her in the previous round?
Oh, man, she's landing at an alarming rate, over and over, dropping that right hand behind a beautiful jab. If her opponent does not get her head moving, we may be approaching the end of the fight.
Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. She's hurt bad, John.
Shevchenko's kick to the body is blocked. Well, that thigh is a mess of bruises at this stage of the fight. We might get a doctor stoppage here if she doesn't address that.
The doctor might need to come in and take a look, see if she's still capable of continuing this fight. She's been battered, she's been bruised, and I don't think many would have an issue if this fight is stopped.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot landed. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Good work.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early on.
Oh, she lands the hook. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
Work.
Ah, she's unable to connect with the left hook. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. Nice body kick there. Oh, sneaky there. The ankle pick is good.
Lands a solid kick right there.
2 minutes now to go in the fight. Swing and a miss. That's as good a body shot as we've certainly seen tonight. This could be it.
Massive body shot, massive strike, great attempt, great attack, and it landed perfectly for her.
Shevchenko's strike attempt there is blocked. Grasso's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands. Lleva las riendas de las acciones.
Oh, she's hurt.
Oh, Superman punch. Shevchenko goes in for the takedown now, and she gets it. Wise move from the fighter there because she was getting tagged on the feet. What an atmosphere in this arena. Fans don't come out for defense, and this fight has been all offense all the time. Unbelievable will on both sides.
Unbelievable will, unbelievable action. These two have done such a great job of just emptying the gas tank. There have been moments in this fight where you wonder aloud whether or not either of these women would make it to the end. We are 1 minute left in the fight. Both have cuts. Both of them are bruised. Both of them have been beat up. But we have had one of the best fights we've seen in a very long time.
Back to the feet now. Time winding down, final seconds of the fight.
She's in a ton of trouble here.
All right, so a title fight that goes the full 25 minutes. We'll get you some highlights here, and you're going to see highlights from both women, but I think the champion just did a little bit more to get the job done tonight.
She had a tough fight in front of her, and she stepped up to the challenge. She made sure that that belt was going home with her, and I think that she got just enough done in order to ensure that result.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-46, 50-45, and 50-46 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Grasso. All right, a dominant performance tonight for the Mexican Alexa Grasso, your winner by decision.
The fight was fought where she needed.